I broke up with my daughter's dad, he was horrible.
He would push you about it as well.
He was like, you fat shit.
Oh.
Yeah. I literally tell him all the time, I'm not fat now, bitch. Look at me now, bitch. But yeah, he'll be like, yeah, you fat bitch. Yeah, you this, you that. Ooh, it was bad. It was bad. Like, so and I'm laughing about it now, but it wasn't funny.
No, of course.
So you broke up with him. Was that the catalyst for you to get healthy?
Yeah, because I was like, no one's come to save you. Do you know when I broke up with him was the time that Kevin Samuels was...
Oh,
Really? Okay.
yeah.
He was really going for it. So he would obviously say things like, oh yeah, if you're a baby mom, your value's in the bin, all of these things, yeah. And like, I was listening to him. I was like, I'm a baby mom. No one's going to want me. But then he said something and it stuck with me forever. And I don't know if this is true or not,
Let's hear it.
but I feel like there's some truth in it. He's like, if you're a baby mom, but you're buff, the rules don't apply to you.
I started off watching that thinking, hold on, so if he's calling you fat and he doesn't want to really be with you, he doesn't rank you, doesn't rate you, then why the hell are you still with this guy? You got to take some personal ownership at some point. If somebody is that toxic, if they're kind of a mastermind of toxicity, you don't really know their true nasty intentions, then that's one thing, I guess, even though I don't believe it. But if somebody's in your face, show you how toxic they are, and you stick around, that's on you. Unless they are somehow tied to you forever, then that's on you. You got to take ownership. That's my point of view. Now, if you choose to have a kid, I don't know who, she's got a child. I think if we read between the lines, she's got a child. If you don't vet this guy well enough to know about where you stand with him, and then you're tied to him for life and he happens to be toxic, then that's on you. And if you seek out bad men and they end up treating not only everybody else badly, but also you badly, then that's also on you. And there's going to be the niche where somebody starts off like, they walk in the room like saints. And then the story is that even some of those guys turn bad. Listen, we're talking about the niche. Most of the time, you know the man that you are with, or you haven't spent enough time to get to know him, or they're kind of putting on the blinker that he's a bad guy, or again, he was just bad to everybody else until he was bad to you. Take ownership, right? But anyway, but then she went on to say that there was an exception that Kevin Samuels said, I think, or maybe it was one of these guys that she met, where he said, listen, even if you have a child, it's not all lost as long as you're gorgeous, basically. And he's not totally wrong. The main three things that people look for, the main three things that men look for is the FAB criteria: beauty, agreeableness, and fertility. So if she's still fertile, she may well still get away with it. The real issue is he ain't going to want to be an instant dad before he knows whether he wants to be with you or not, right? So how easy is it for her to get childcare so you can actually get to know each other? And then once she's vetted him, this way it should happen anyway. As soon as she's vetted him and he's vetted her and he's aware that she's got a child, then gradually introduce him to the child and see how they all get on. And then you can see whether you've got a future together. And that's the way it would have to be paced. But he might still want kids himself, and maybe she can deliver on it. Or maybe he just wants to be part of a family and he's more than happy to be the instant dad and that type of thing. You never know. You don't know until you know. And the other thing is about agreeableness. So, yeah, if she's coming with this baggage at the end of the day, because he's coming in from fresh, you know what I mean? So if she's got that baggage, then she needs to be particularly agreeable. The last thing that she should be doing is having expectations to take on 1,000 fancy dates and things like that. I mean, if anything, because she's bringing the baggage, she should be somehow courting him, or at the minimum, I'm kind of half joking, but at the minimum, just facilitating things. She's got that baggage of the child, as beautiful and as a blessing, whatever it is, she's carrying the baggage of the child. So yes, she needs to facilitate, and she needs to be particularly agreeable. Absolutely. And as you said, also beauty can get you a long way. So if you're not maxing on beauty, then you need to stay in shape. You need to be looking your best, and then roll the dice, and who knows? And anybody who's not on the tippity top of their form in that regard, and they're probably going to struggle a little bit more in terms of all the FAB criteria: beauty, agreeableness, and fertility. Okay, so we all just having fun. It's just food for thought. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.